All right, let's react to this.
Everyone prepare
everyone.
yourselves.
I'm Ryan Reeve Morales, lead producer of Gameplay on League.
First thought, he looked like Medivh right there. He looked like Medivh. If anyone's seen the Warcraft movie, he looks like Medivh. True?
Can't eat.
Where's your beanbag chair, bro? Did they pull out the special chairs for the Riot employees? They should just plop your fucking ass on a beanbag chair. You guys sit on those all day at work anyway.
So in addition to the new champions we've released this year, we've also been shipping a lot of mid-scope updates to various champions, including Janna, Ahri, Swain, Talia, Olaf, and recently Sivir.
Bro, Sivir.
Because we slowed down the release of
Sorry, every single champion Janna was broken too. Literally every single champ he just said that they did rework scopes, by the way, were all like disgusting S tier broken, by the way. Like 53% win rate broken. Are you not failures? No offense. Let's keep watching.
3 champs this year. To me, Zeri is an F straight up in terms of like the health of the game. Totally cancer. Somebody made an article, 14 changes in 10 patches. They average essentially 1.5 changes per patch, which you're probably asking, how is that possible? It's because she gets changed every patch and then she gets hot fixed in the middle of that patch. It's crazy, you know, right? Like, she's just so insanely different than when she came out, and when she came out, like, she was also super unhealthy. It's just funny. I think for me, Zeri is an F. Renata is like an A. Renata is what I would say. It's good. It's synergistic with certain champions. It's not a good pick every single game. She is overpowered, I want to say, in certain situations, but she's not always good. She takes some skill to play. She takes honestly some skill to play against. Like, you can outplay most of her abilities.
Then the girl boss, Renata Glass. After that, the Void Empress herself, Bel'Veth. And then most recently, the joyful Neela.
You guys notice that they went from Bel'Veth to a water-based champion? I'm not drawing any conclusion.
Corner, we have the Udyr VGU, complete with a dad bod worthy of the Freljord. And then most recently, the joyful Neela.
Neela, you know, I don't think that a measure of a successful champion is like play rate and how good they are, because like to me it's pretty obvious that Neela's pretty weak. She doesn't really get played anywhere. She's I think somebody said that they like tried playing her competitive in LEC and it was just like dog shit. And you know, my initial impressions of it was just like Reddit is always going to be crying about any sort of unique, basically any sort of unique champion strengths, and hers is like getting more XP, right? But at the end of the day, especially in high rated, like she doesn't really snowball the way that people thought she would with the XP thing. Initially, I thought she was pretty bad, and I think after some back and forth, it's like she is pretty bad, but she has really good synergy with Taric. Berserker played her, and he was totally useless, right? Like, just remember that game, Neela Sona. I was honestly surprised that he wanted to play it at all. Right, she's weak. She doesn't get played much. I think she's a success because when I play her, she's really fun. And I think that's really what it comes down to. Like, is a champion fun? Do you get AIDS when you play against this champion? Like Yuumi or like Zeri, when Zeri's just supersonic 1v5? Neela, she is totally fair. And in my opinion, she's totally fair. Strengths, weaknesses, very easy to outplay Neela, very easy to kite her, and really fun to play. Anyways, like when you do get kills with her, you're like, damn, that was sick.
Okay.
So now let's talk about some projects I've been super excited to share with you. So later this year, we have a new top lane tank hailing from Shurima, who I briefly mentioned in the last champion.
Wait, isn't this the pit fighter guy? It's the sand fighter, right?
We'll introduce a part of Shurima that we haven't explored yet. The city of Nezuma.
Oh. Cool.
Now, Azuma is an oasis city-state in the southern outskirts of the desert, and unlike the rest of Shurima, they don't bow to Azir. Situated on one of the only water sources for miles, the people of Nezuma had to compete with giant monsters.
This guy honestly seems extremely
hydrated.
bored telling you about this. Like, he doesn't seem really excited, animated, or just honestly even just entertaining at all talking about. Like, he's just like We have a
500
new
years
champion
later,
from
this new champion leads the
Shurima.
warriors of Nazuma.
It's like he's about to fall asleep telling you about this shit.
The city, the rare resources
All
they
right, Ryan.
gained to build
What
their
you can do now is
infrastructure
pretend
and
to be a
weapons.
news broadcaster.
He actually fought one of the largest monsters the desert has ever known, creating his unique Entofos out of its rare regenerating hide.
He's hunting Renekton.
Entofos
He's
are
an anti-Renekton
huge,
champion.
blunt weapons that can be used defensively. But at any moment, he can shatter them, revealing carefully crafted blades, capable of tearing through any foe in seconds. Soon after, the hide will regenerate back to its blunt form, so he can, like, bludgeon the crap out of you. It's honestly quite impressive to see. But you don't have to take my word for it. The entire city-state is basically permanently impressed by him. I mean, he's Kasanti, the pride of Nazuma.
Kasanti? Okay, so after...
You don't
okay,
get that title for
Kasanti,
nothing.
Okay.
I have no idea what he's talking about. This is an example of show, don't tell. What the fuck is he talking about? Making up random fictional words about this guy's weapons, regenerating. Dude, just show a goddamn photo of this champion and the weapons that he uses, or show the passive or whatever it is, or just don't even talk about it.
What?
Pounds me about constantly is wanting to see more Darkin champions. Darkin fans are like, throw me a frickin'
Where is the female Darkin champion? Okay?
bone here. And believe you me, I'm right there with you, barking for some Darkin.
Well, I mean, it is what it is, bro. That's what I gotta say about that. It is what it is. All in all, that wasn't too bad. To be fair, I've heard worse. I've heard much worse. It wasn't terrible. Voice comms getting added? No. Get new pings. Like freeze. Or hold. Push. We get a push ping. Pretty cool. Wait, was there a harass ping? Wait, I didn't even see the harass ping. Wait, what does it do? You ping and it says harass? Bro, wait, I'm gonna hover over people and just spam ping harass because it's me harassing them. I'm not even gonna lie. Fuck it. I'm gonna harass these motherfuckers out of the game. I'm gonna ping so much. Fuck that.
I like the pings.
Our communication system is showing.
I like the pings because you can question mark spam ping someone and people write what the fuck do you want, because they don't know what you mean, and that's the fun part because you can spam ping them without them knowing what you actually mean.
Well, that was cool. All in all, I would say I think they did a good job this year. Feels like average league player, you know, the casual player really likes the durability update. The reworks were a big success. I think the new champions, you know, as always, it's hit or miss. But some of the stuff that's coming up is pretty cool. I like the ASOL thing. Another enchanter, though, makes me a little bit... Another enchanter coming into the game makes me really nervous about competitive play. Like, it might be boring. It might be even more boring than it is now, right? If it's more heavily leaned towards enchanters. And usually Riot likes to... You know, they don't want to release something, put all this work into the fucking voices, the graphics, the design, the skins, and no one plays it. They're always going to lean towards releasing something. This is why power creep happens in every game ever, even though like we talk about it, the devs talk about it. Everybody who's ever played games knows what power creep is. But you don't release something that no one is interested in buying / using / trying out. You're going to want to release something in a state where, you know, people want to play it. Otherwise, it's just a waste of your time. And so... yeah, that's why I'm worried about the enchanter thing, because I think the game gets real boring when that's meta. But all in all, you know, Chemtech Drake coming back and all this stuff, I think it's good. It's actually pretty good. I don't think they're doing too crazy with the changes.
Riot said they're releasing a top lane tank. I can't wait, dude. Like, I can't wait for Riot to release a tank, and I'm gonna just play that. And I'm just gonna dash all over the place. I'm gonna have an AoE CC that revives people, and I'm also gonna go stealth. I can't wait to abuse that shit. Cause I don't wanna play these new champions that are like fighters. I hate fighters. I only want to play tanks and assassins. That's my favorite roles. Tank, assassin, and mage.